All new at 6, ABC Action News searching for the truth about a century-old mystery. Our push for answers about possible lost graves under the Hillsborough County Tax Collector's Office. Tonight, the tax collector himself says his office will cooperate with any investigation that will lead to the truth of the county's past. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jamison Euler.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us. ABC Action News reporter Nicole Gregg spent hours going through all those documents. She joins us live from the office off Hillsborough Avenue with what she's discovered. Nicole?
I have gone through hundreds of death certificates and dozens of names do not match up to county records. So the question tonight, where are these graves? One after another and another, turning into dozens of death certificates linking poor, indigent people and African Americans buried at what was once called County Farm.
I always try to be very respectful as I pass.
Jessica Stahl lives right by the old county cemetery. This is where 839 known people are buried. But our investigation discovering lost graves by looking at Florida death certificates from the 1930s, finding names buried at County Farm that aren't in the county's own records.
There's thousands of bodies up there that aren't listed anywhere.
Ray Reed says there are thousands of bodies outside the footprints of the cemetery. The blue line shows how far out they could be.
We were just as ugly to those who were poor or black in the 20th century in the first half as any other southern city was.
Reed has spent 4 years going through history archives linking the old county cemetery to burial grounds for white people and another location for African Americans on Hillsborough Avenue. Reed says through years of archives, there's no history of bodies being removed from the old county highway. It's now Hillsborough Avenue. It's also the site of the tax collector's office.
Where are they? Where are they buried?
Historian Fred Hearns agrees African Americans would have been buried somewhere near here. The county owned 128 acres in this area. We went through microfilms a century ago confirming all those acres through the sales deed.
It doesn't sound far off at all. I was a little surprised when I learned of it, but I guess I shouldn't have been.
The tax collector's office telling me this is now state property that they lease. And before they built an office here years ago, they received this letter, a state review finding there was no historic significance. I'm told this land was never scanned with ground radar.
This may not be the last African burial ground that we find in Tampa and Hillsborough County. It seems that the more we look, the more we find them.
The tax collector telling us he has sent all this new information to the county administrator and will cooperate with any investigations. Those who live here want to find the truth.
It makes me feel a little bit sad that maybe these people haven't got the respect that they deserve.
The county telling me that they will not act on this right now, that they want to be good stewards of the public's trust and will go to county commission in January with a plan on how to start doing inventory of land to see if it links back to past cemeteries. Reporting live in Hillsborough County, Nicole Gregg, ABC Action News.
Nicole, thank you. Meanwhile, we reached out to the state for comment since it owns the land at the tax collector's office. We were told they do not have record of a cemetery at that location, but they did ask us for more information to research this further. We promise to bring you any new information on this emotional search for answers as soon as we get them.